a phone call from the cell phone number that is there. The person on the other end of the line introduced herself as Kamokhelo Mokgotsi from Minister Mchunu's office. At this time, Minister Mchunu had been placed on special leave already. Kamokhelo Mokgotsi informed me that she had been instructed to tell me that I will be going to testify at the Matlanga Commission, and that there had been statements that they have already prepared on my behalf pertaining the purchasing of unlicensed firearms and stolen vehicles that were used in the assassination of Mr. Makaka, Senzo Makaka, the assassination of Senzo Makaka. I responded to Kamokhelo Mokgotsi that I have already informed the minister that I did not have a problem to testify at the commission, but they should first communicate with the IO and the prosecutor.
Witness E at paragraph, apologies, witness E at paragraph 28, you say Ms. Mokgotsi informed you that she had been instructed to tell you that there had been statements that were already prepared on your behalf for purposes of testifying at the Matlanga Commission. Do you see where I'm reading?
Yes, Chair, I'm there.
My question is, were those statements or any versions of them ever shared with you? These statements prepared on your behalf?
No, Chair, nothing was ever shared with me.
Were you informed as to the content of such statements? What exactly was
never,
in
Chair.
that? Sorry, say
I
that.
was never, Chair, informed.
Okay.
I was never informed, Chair.
Thank you. You can then take it from paragraph 29.
Kamokhelo then handed the phone to the minister, who told me that from now going forward, if I have any update, I should give it to Kamokhelo. I should give it to Kamokhelo. Still on the same call, Minister PKTT, I told him that I barely knew General Khumalo because I have never worked with him, and that I only learned of him when he headed the PKTT. Beyond that, I knew him as one. I knew him as one who arranged for me to be enrolled in the witness protection program.
Sorry, Advocate Silo, maybe witness should read that paragraph again.
Witness E, there was a bit of distortion when you were reading that paragraph. It didn't come through as clearly. Commissioner Khumalo suggests that perhaps you reread paragraph 29. You might just come through clearer.
Kamokhelo then handed the phone to Minister Mchunu, who told me that from now going forward, if I have any update, I should give it to Kamokhelo. Still on the same call, Minister Mchunu asked me if I had anything on General Khumalo and the PKTT. I told him that I barely knew General Khumalo because I had never worked with him, and that I only learned of him when he headed the PKTT, or when he was the head of PKTT. Beyond that, I knew him as the one who arranged for me to be enrolled into the witness protection program.
Thank you. That was much clearer. You may proceed.
The minister stated, the minister started pressurizing me regarding the PKTT. He asked me if I knew of any victims of the PKTT, or if I have any documents or reports that are damaging to the PKTT, and that if I have, I should send them to Kamokhelo Mokgotsi. I informed him that I do not know of any victim of the PKTT because I have never worked with them. He then said I should look for the victims or evidence of people who were victimized.
Did you, in fact, depose to such a statement?
I did depose a statement and I gave it to the IO.
Thank you. Commissioner Baloyi has a question for you.
Thank you, Mr. Witness E, when the minister asks to be in touch with Mr. Ngengwa, does he know, or rather let me ask, is it your understanding that he knows and understands that at that time Mr. Ngengwa is a potential witness, is accused in the Magaqa matter?
Chair, he knew everything because every time there's any update with regards to the case of Senzo Magaqa, I used to update him before and after. Even after the conviction of Mr. Ngengwa, he knew everything about him. Even after Mr. Ngengwa, because during the time when Mr. Ngengwa was convicted, he made a Section 220 statement where he mentioned that he's willing to be a state witness in the ongoing matter of Magaqa. So Mr. Mchunu knew everything that Mr. Ngengwa is now a state witness.
And a related question, when the minister speaks to you, is engaging with you and asking for updates from you, does he know that you're a state witness, you're going to be a state witness, or you're a potential state witness? Did he know that?
He knows everything about me. He knows that I'm a witness.
Yes.
He knows that, and he knows that I'm in a witness protection program.
Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Baloyi. Witness E, I think that now takes us to your paragraph 34 at page 13. Your statement. Witness E, can you still hear me?
Yes, I'm back, Chair.
Okay, it's your page 13, and I'm referring you to paragraph 34. I think that's where you're supposed to pick it up from.
I want to emphasize that since the beginning of the Madlanga Commission, on the 17th of September 2025, Minister Mchunu consistently phones me and the numbers of calls are skyrocketing. He is trying to coerce me to testify at the Madlanga Commission in a manner favorable to him. In the phone call, I ended up conceding that I will testify at the Madlanga Commission.
Please proceed.
On Thursday,
No,
23 October.
Witness E, my apologies.
Before you proceed, Witness E, you say he's trying to coerce me to testify in a manner favorable to him. What does he want you to come and, has he told you what he wants you to come and testify to? And why do you say that is favorable to him? Witness E, you're on mute. Unmute yourself. Witness E, can you hear me? Unmute yourself if you can hear me.
Witness E, if you can hear us, can you please unmute yourself? You appear as muted on the screen. It might be the link is lost again. It gets quickly re-established. May I request a 2-minute stand-up? Thank you. Commissioner Baloyi had a question for you. Thank you.
Witness E, my question was that you say in paragraph 34 that the minister in these calls since the commission started, he consistently phones you and his telephone calls to you are skyrocketing. And then this is the part. he's trying to coerce me to testify the Malanga Commission in a manner favorable to him. And my question was, what has he said he wants you to come and testify to, and why do you say that is favorable to him?
Every time, first of all, if I can remind the commission, there was that time when the same Mr. Ngengwa was convicted to 25 years for killing of Senzo Makaka. What happened is that the SAPS National Office issued a statement that was giving credits to the PKTT, saying the PKTT, they have worked hard, congratulations and all that. The minister phoned me after that, immediately after receiving the statement. He even forwarded that police statement to me. He said, read that statement. Then I read the statement. He then called me back. He said, have you read the statement? I said, yes, I've read the statement. He said, you see, they are saying it's PKTT that achieved this conviction, but they are not mentioning you. He knew that I was part of the people who achieved that or who was participating in that conviction. But he wanted to say, I must come to the commission and tell the commission that it's not the PKTT that achieved that conviction, but it was myself who achieved that conviction. That is why I say it is. This is why I say in that paragraph that he was trying to recruit me to testify in a manner that is favorable to him. And when I talk about the calls that are skyrocketing, it's because every time when there's a commission and then there's a witness that is testifying, sometimes he will call me maybe during tea time and say, hey, Wendot, we are Bugada. And then if I say, yes, I'm watching, he said, okay, Bugada, so he used to do that almost every day when there's a witness that is testifying with the matters that relates to case, and he used to call me and make those comments. So that is why I talk about skyrocketing.
Thank you, Witness E.
Thank you.
And I suppose, Witness E, you can tie that up. You don't have to read it with paragraph 30 of your statement.
Yes, the minister started pressurizing me regarding the PKTT. He asked me if I knew of any victims of the PKTT or if I have any documents or reports that are damaging to the PKTT, and if I have them, I should send them to Kamokhelo Mokgotsi. And I informed him that I do not know of any victims of the PKTT because I have never worked with them. He then said that I should look for the victims and or evidence of people who were victimized by the PKTT, and should I find any, I should forward that information to Kamokhelo Mokgotsi. You can see even there in paragraph 31, whereby he was asking me to look for this convicted criminal called Dlamini, who was arrested by the PKTT with the other matters that are unrelated to the matter of Makaka. For the fact that he was asking me to become that investigator now, to investigate and find the people and find that Dlamini, find Mr. Ngengwa's number, find advice from me, how can he get to prison and talk to this Mr. Ngengwa and all that. So that is why I mentioned the pressure.
Thank you, Commissioner Kumalo. Witness E, that would then, on my reading, take us to your paragraph 35 at page 13. Can you pick it up?
May you come again, Chair?
Page 13, paragraph 35. That's where we take it from.
Paragraph 35. On Thursday, 23 October, at approximately 11:49, I received a WhatsApp call from a cell phone number that is mentioned there. When I answered the call, the person on the other end of the line introduced himself as Minister Senzo Mchunu. I can indeed state that From the voice, I can indeed state that from the voice, I immediately recognize that the voice is that of a Minister Mchunu. On this call, he asked me if the Madlanga Commission hadn't called me yet. My response to him was that I hadn't received any call from them. Minister Mchunu then told me that I will be called by the Madlanga Commission. He further stated that while giving evidence at the ad hoc committee in Parliament, he deliberately did not mention anything about me because in Parliament they are just playing politics, and that at the Madlanga Commission they deal with the law. Therefore, he will ensure that I am called to Madlanga Commission.
Please proceed.
After the call, I then checked the cell phone number that the minister used to call me. On that number, when I checked it, it was appearing in the Truecaller app that the number was registered under the name Linda Hlongwa. I do not know who Linda Hlongwa is.